Hello my sugar plums, welcome back to my channel. Guys, in today's video I'm gonna be showing you how I make this beautiful Howling Wolf cup for somebody. I was gonna give that to somebody as a gift, and I absolutely love the outcome, and he absolutely love the cup as well. It's a very easy cup to make, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into the tutorial right now and show you how we made that. Now I already had prepped my cup and I painted it black. I sanded it, painted black, and then let it dry completely. I went and did 2 coats of black paint to make sure that the background was very dark. Now for the epoxy, guys, you're gonna be using like tiny little bit. I literally just use 1 spoon of A and 1 spoon of B, and then what I did, I went with my heat gun and then I heat up the cup, not completely heat hot to the point that you cannot touch it, but making it sure that it's a little bit warm, and then also heat up the epoxy. That way when you use the epoxy on the cup, you'll be able to move it more freely, and you have to use the littlest amount of it, guys. And I did not even use the full 2 spoon worth of epoxy because I used a tiny little bit. You just want it to be sticky enough but not drenched in epoxy. Now those are the color that I'm gonna be making because my background is gonna be the northern light, and I use purple, blue, green, and a pinkish, almost like a pinkish red, but it's called rose. And all the color that I use are from Hippie Crafter. I love their product, guys, and you know that I did a review for their mica powder as well as their polymer clay, and if you want to watch this video, it's gonna be in the description box below, or you can go directly to my channel and watch as many videos as you can. And to do this, guy, it's super easy to make the northern light. All you have to do is get like a brush and then just dip it into the epoxy, and then you're gonna need like a flat brush that's like more lastly almost like a fan brush. I did not have a fan brush. I don't know what happened to mine, but I use this one. This is like an old makeup brush that I don't use, so I'm just gonna be using that to just swipe up. And it's very important, guys, that you swipe up only to make the northern light. And you'll see me kind of flip the brush over that way, because when you swipe, you don't want to keep doing it with like the same side, so just kind of flip it over and then do it. And then you can see I went back over again and added more in spot that I think I needed a little bit more of the light. And that's as easy as it, guys. You can see the northern line. Basically you can add any color that you want, but it's the same principle. Do whatever you want to do it swirl, like straight up, and then use the brush to kind of swipe it up. That's all you have to do. And very important not to put a lot of epoxy on it. You need to put just a tiny little amount, and then that's it. Now I went and let my cup completely dry overnight. Now my background is done, because this is gonna be a peekaboo cup. This is not gonna be showing much. It's just a little bit of it that's gonna be showing. And also I went and did 2 coats of epoxy on it. The first coat I went and sanded it, and then of course remove the little bit of the rim at the top to expose the stainless steel of it, and also did like the bottom rim because I had like a little bit of bubble showing up. I'm not sure why, but it was there, so I went and sanded it out. And then this is after that, guys. I'm just gonna right now, and I'm just gonna go and put my vinyl stencil in. And for the name, I went and offset it, and because I wanted the name to be big and bold, I offset the name, and then I took the offset part of it and then put as the name, and then also added all the other stencil that I needed to put. Remember, all the stencil is gonna be removed later on, so use something that you don't use a lot. Like any vinyl that you don't use a lot or you don't like, try to use those, because this is basically gonna be removed. It's just gonna be trash. It's not gonna be on the cup. And then because the person that I'm doing the cup for love blue, I'm gonna be doing this beautiful sky blue color. Absolutely gorgeous blue, guys. I love this blue. Now I went and spray painted, make sure I give it 2 nice coat of the spray paint, and then let it dry completely. Very important to let it dry completely, guys. And then carefully guys, remove your vinyl on it, because you don't want to scratch the bottom part of it. This is where you have your the background color. So all I'm doing is just taking my time. I'm using the low weighting hook, and I'm just putting it under, and it kind of curve it a little bit, and I'm not touching the cup itself. I'm just touching the vinyl. And it's super easy, but very important, guys, and for you to take your time to do this. This part is a little bit tedious to do. It take a little bit of more time than just take your vinyl and then call it a day. But you know what, the finished result is always beautiful, because you have like this beautiful color showing. I love doing Peekaboo cup, guys. I absolutely love doing it, because you can do whatever you want. You can do any background color. I absolutely love doing it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish removing all my vinyl, and then once I finish doing that, guys, I'm gonna be showing you, and then that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 coat of epoxy on top of that, and then after that we're gonna go and put the vinyl that's gonna be stained on the cup. And for the name, you have to take your time to do it, because I did the name super big, and because I not only I layered, I made it big, I layered the name, I layered it on with white and black. And so because the name right now you're showing, it's all the Northern Lights color that's showing, but only a little bit of the Northern Lights color is going to be showing in on the name when I completely finish with it. But because I wanted to have a little bit of sparkle in the blue, it was a little too it was glossy, but I wanted to bring that little sparkle that's in the Northern Light out to the blue. I added a tiny amount of the unicorn crystal, the crushed crystal from Unicorn Art, guys. And let me tell you, this thing is potent. So if you're using that, make sure you add a tiny little bit amount on your resin, otherwise that thing's gonna take over. But I absolutely love it. It gives the most beautiful sparkle. So that's what I did. I finished adding my epoxy, let that completely dry and cure overnight, and then the next day I'm just gonna go, and of course we're gonna go and add a vinyl, and that's it. I'm showing you right now. This is what the cup look like. Gorgeous. Love the blue with the background color. Super beautiful. And I'm just gonna go and add all my vinyl. And guys, again, I print and cut my vinyl off camera, just because it takes a lot of time to weed. And if you have like tiny little amount of like of design that you have to weed, it takes too long. Like those little wolf paw, those are the most annoying thing, because the lower toes, it's not just one piece, and the lower toes are by themselves, so they keep trying to stay behind. So I had to go and cut some of them, put them aside, and then pick the lower toe at a time and then put on them. It took forever to do those, and it's super annoying. So that's why I did all my vinyl cutting, weeding, and put them in the transfer tape off camera, just to save you time, guys. I don't want to bore you. Nobody wants to sit there and watch me doing this process over and over again. So I went and did all my low vinyl, and I wanted to put all those tiny low wolf paws into in between the big parts. And the reason that I did this cup that way, guys, is because the person I'm doing the cup for have 4 boys, and I wanted to make sure to let he's the leader of the pack, and he's the big dog in the house. So that's one of the reasons that I did this cup, and he absolutely loved it. This cup turned out so beautiful. I love this cup. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add all my vinyl on my little paws. I did the mountain at the background, the trees, and the phrase, and the phrase basically says leader of the pack. Very simple, super easy, guys. And if guys you want to know what font that I use on my Cricut, or this SVG, actually I have it on I found it on Cricut Access because I have access, but I did modify it and added the little 5 little wolf in the middle. So if you want to know how I did that, let me know and I'll try to make a video showing you how I did that, and I can even leave that for you guys, you know. And for you, if you need that, I can send that to you as well. Just let me know, just leave me a comment and I'll be more than happy to do that, guys. Again, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. I really want you to help me, guys, because we are growing this channel. I really want to reach like at least 15,000 by the end of the year. So just make sure you subscribe to the channel, because a lot of you watch the channel but do not subscribe. Just do me a favor and go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like and share this video with your friend and family. And yeah, and for the name, guys, again, because we did the name so big and I layered it on top of that, so it's easier if you cut the name one letter at a time and try to do one letter at a time on it, because you know it's the cup is rounded and it's kind of curved and all this thing. It's kind of hard if you're gonna try to do all of them at the time. You're gonna have a lot of wrinkle in your in your cup, and you don't want that. Trust me, you do not want that. I learned the hard way. Trust me, guys, one letter at a time is your best friend. So that's what I'm doing right now. And remember, guys, I said I want a tiny bit of amount of the Northern Lights to be showing in the name. And you know that little piece right there, this is part of the font that I'm using. It's supposed to be there, so but I'll remove that, and that little piece is gonna be where the Northern Light is showing. So basically the name's gonna be like a 3-letter colors. It's gonna be the black, the white, and the little sparkle of the Northern Light showing on it. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it, guys. And after I finish adding all my vinyls, guys, all I have to do is do my 2 top coat of epoxy. I did a first top coat. I did it with a 30 ml because I wanted it to be nice and thick, because I was gonna sand it down and expose the top again and make sure it's nice and flat. We don't have anything showing. And then after that, you know, you finish sanding it, you wash it, and then you dry it, make sure it's nice and clean. And then I did another top coat with a 20 ml of epoxy. Now you don't have to use 30 ml of epoxy, because you know it really don't need that much, but I wanted to make the first coat nice and thick, because I did not sand that cup for the first like you know, a previous coat of epoxy that I added. I just sanded the top part and the bottom part of it, of the rim, but I wanted to sand the whole cup. That's why I did the 30 ml. After I finished doing that, guys, that's it. I let it completely cure overnight for 24 hours, and then that's it. We are done, and I absolutely love the outcome. And the person that I give the gift to absolutely love the cup, which is the whole point of, you know, making a gift for somebody, to see the genuine, like, you know, feeling of I like this. Really nice. And this is the finished result, guys. If you want to watch more of those videos, guys, please let me know. I'll make more of them, and I'll see you soon. And also, guys, please do not forget to like this video, share it with your friend and family, leave me a comment below. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That will help me out a lot. I'll see you soon, guys. I love you so much, and you know the drill. Until then, be blessed and stay blessed. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.